Heard you a snitch, nigga be quiet cause you could get bitch. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Hop with the rolls, got my name on the curtain. Fucking your thought and I do that for certain. And I stay clean like detergent. Popping on Xannies and popping on Perk. Burn up on me, you get cut like a turkey. I just want this bitch inside of Billy. I'm open no roof, got stars up on the roof. So my freedom.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of What If Izuku Midoriya Was Dr. Octopus. Let's start it off where we left off, yeah? We're gonna start the next morning after Izuku woke up. Wasn't that hungover, but was enough to where he had a slight headache. But other than that, it was fine. Izuku, who woke up, this is still via the 3 weeks break until the sports festy, but yeah. Now, Izuku has been working even more viciously on the on his suit. He has upgraded it significantly, even past the point of what it was the last time, which took so long. That, and he finally finished his truck, which I'm going to give you the specific. Well, I'm just going to give you the specifications of the truck at the moment. So the old trash truck, it kind of still has most of the regular moving parts. He did put a V8 in that bitch. V8, not V6. But yeah, he did. It put a really nice engine in that bitch. And put a fucking nitrous boost. Why? He wanted to make sure he could outspeed the police. That's it. Because he does not have a license. He's like, in case they see a child driving a trash truck, I don't want to try that shit today, son. But yeah, it's disguised as a trash truck too, which is pretty neat. He used the other trucks of the location in the small little dump that he owns that were kind of left there to rust, and he made his truck a bit more bulky. He added extra wheels on that bitch just in case they got shot out, and added thickness to the existing tires, which damn near made it fucking bulletproof, as well as installing bulletproof glass on the car itself. Now, this was difficult to do because he had to, give reasons to, who was it? It was, Power Loader, on why he needs this specific stuff in this fashion. Which, they were talking a bit. He did not tell him about the car, but he made it think it was like an upgrade to his suit visor. Which it kind of was. Was because he did use some of the glass for his visor in his suit. Which isn't really a suit at the moment. It is literally just the Doc Ock tentacles. Izuku's original suit without, the rabbit headpiece. But a much more, how do I say, more vicious looking gas mask that he be toting. And his ensemble is more of a stealth-esque hero. that's what he's trying to go for. He ended up finding more, well, how do I say this? More opportunities to find more specifics on Shield, David Shield, and other associates, because he knew of David Shield and Militia Shield, but he didn't know that much. Like, granted, they know of him, which when Izuku kind of like was able to hack into their stuff, they had like a weird ongoing file on him, which was intense. He did not expect this. He was able to expunge the data and just replace it with a small video of a, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's literally just a faucet dripping. And like one frame flashes of messages that Melissa, like after watching it 2 times, did notice. And she looked at it and it literally said, "Stop getting files on my boss. That's rude." Izuku has been working vigorously on trying to make his truck as well more, how do I say this, more like a transport and assault vehicle. Why? Better question is why not? Izuku, when it comes down to it, is one of the... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there was a slight interruption, but we're back now. I gotta... Yeah. But anyway, when it comes down to it, Izuku has modified the crusher portion of the truck to be more of a semi-control room for what the drone and the automated targeting system that he put on like the sides and the top of the truck. He basically put like Tesla coils on like mounts on the side of the truck that could be easily concealed and hidden. And Izuku tests them and they work fine. They don't deliver a lethal voltage, but holy shit, they hurt like a motherfucker. They're just not okay. It's just mean how much it just, ugh. It shocks the fuck out of you. And that's with like 2 seconds of shock. If he held it down for like upwards of like 10 seconds, oh yeah, no, you're crispy, but you ain't dead. You're very much crispy though. And unconscious. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like 3D cartoon. Not the new one. The one that was like good and was actually fun to watch. They had multiple fucking specials. It was like, it had Leatherhead in it, as well as like the main like mutant cast of the show. Oh, as well as like a mashup of not only the show but some of the movies as well, which is surprising in all accounts. It's quite enjoyable. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it's interesting because when Izuku like finishes making the truck, he is able to add some defensive perimeters on the junkyard because he's come to realize scrap has been going missing without my knowledge. I don't want people taking my stuff. So I'm gonna politely ask them to fuck off. And how does he do that? Simple. Water hoses. Like high-powered water hoses. To what extent, you might ask? Now, this sounds a bit dark, but bear with me. You know, fireman hoses. This shit gonna be painful, and you're gonna be wet. And most times, like, the hoses cover a significant portion. And you might be asking, how did he get the water? Well, it's kind of simple. He kind of, like, is doing something kind of illegal. Well, not kind. It is illegal. He tapped into, like, the water. On, like, water pipes underneath the place that he is in. And making it able to siphon the water without the knowledge of the companies. So that's cool. And he did the same thing with the electricity. There is like a couple times where like people did like dump scrap there, but like I said, that's kind of an occurrence that happens pretty often. And, yeah, when it comes down to it, Izuku has done multiple times. He has gone out at night. He hasn't been doing vigilante work. He has been clubbing because he finds it fun. He never goes to the same club twice. Which, when All Might does wake up, he remembers now what exactly he told Izuku, and he's looking for him furiously. Like, he went to the same club, realized he wasn't there, and just went bar hopping for the rest of the night. And then, like, seen Izuku pull off in his truck, which, confused the fuck out of All Might, because he's like, he's too young to drive. And, he went into an alleyway and buffed up and started following. Izuku's sensors kind of like pick up on something like hopping towards him, and he's like, "Oh no, oh god, I'm being followed by someone." And they realize how old I am. Oh dear lord! As nitrous kicks, and he's just gone. He's going on nitrous pedal to floor. He's just like, we need to leave. Now, granted, this is a garbage truck. It handles like horse. Like, not bad. Not horse shit, but it's still pretty bad. Izuku has gotten very, very used to driving this thing, given the fact that he modified most of the cars for a person of his size, but we're not gonna go for that right now. But, yeah, Izuku's driving, trying to lose only what he can assume to be All Might, because he's like, he might realize his second key is missing. Missing, I don't want to deal with this shit right now. No. So he's just leaving. He's trying to leave. And All Might's trying to catch up. And, like, they're staying equal distance away from each other. And this happens until 6 o'clock, right? until, trash actually needs to be put away. So, All Might's looking like a motherfucker for this guy, and Izuku presses a button, and there's a hologram field placed not over just his driver's seat, and a little bit on the left side of the back of the trash thing, to make it look like, hey, this is a trash truck, and it's going on its round. So yeah, so like he pulls into a residential zone, like presses the e-brake as like a motherfucker, stops and just drives casual. Now this, like, when All Might jumps, he does realize that, oh shit, no, this was that chasing the ground? Where'd his car go? Like, he looks at the tire tracks, like, they pull over here, and seemingly, like, he thinks they go past. He kind of, like, loses focus. I'm like, fuck. Like, I need to find him. I need to, like, make sure he keeps his mouth shut, or I'm screwed. Dude, and he's just, like, still, like, jumps off looking for Izuku. Now, what Izuku does is pretty simple. He drives back to his junkyard. And fucking gets home as fast as the fucking maneuver gear could take him. Because he can't fucking be out this late. Like, what the fuck? All Might fucked me. I'm gonna get caught. I'm already starting to feel hungover. This is bad. And when Izuku gets in the house, like, his mother isn't awake yet. Well, not awake. She clearly just went to the bathroom. And Izuku sighs like, oh, thank fuck. Oh god. And this was like the last day before school, might I add. So, like, he gets on a Discord call with Momo and them. I mean, he's like, you won't fucking believe this. You know how, like, All Might was like, how I took All Might home? He was fucking chasing me in the fucking truck. And I was like, what? And I was like, yeah. He was chasing me. And this is like mainly like May and Momo, because Mina ain't gonna be up at 6. Fuck out of here, you think that? No. Like, May Hasume fucking did an all-nighter. She's still awake. She's about to go to sleep in like an hour. But she's been saying that for like 4 hours now, so sucks to suck. But yeah. And Momo just gets up early. That's just her. That's what I like see as Momo. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like make sure I have everything before school starts. And like, they talk. They all like go out. They like go out for the last night. They don't go drinking. They just go out like midday, go see a movie. Nothing really happens. This Izuku is oblivious to any and all flirting. He's like, nah, I'm incompetent. Competent when it comes to women and their emotions, but yeah. So, yeah. Like, when he tells his mother what happened, because he is one of those people, she does look at him like he's a bit slow, but she's gonna let him figure it out by himself because he's smart. He'll figure it out eventually, hopefully. Hopefully before he gets out of fucking high school. If it takes like a week, I'll tell him. Tell him, because fuck. This is God. This is kind of sad. Hey, I could make a fucking reactor that uses air. Can't talk to women, but I could do that. But anyway, yeah, Izuku's just like, after that day, he goes to school. You know, he's just going off. He gets there. Aizawa's there. The usual, like, scene on, hey, there's a sports festival. Huh? Nani? One of those. But, when, Izuku isn't really that surprised because he was thinking it was about to come up. Because if people forgot about the sports festival, and I'm like pretty sure they have those things like yearly. And it's like maybe a national event that may or may not be televised. Which I think it's televised. So yeah. When it comes down to it, Izuku kinda nods a couple times. And it's like, yeah, I thought that was coming up. And it was like, you knew about this? And he was like, what? You didn't? and he's like looking at Momo specifically. Like, the fuck you mean you didn't know about this? Like, this is a national thing. And she's like, you think I watch fucking like college football? I was like, no, I'm not saying that, but I'm like, at the end, you literally get to see kids beat the shit out of each other. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I find that entertaining. She looks at him, laughs and shakes her head like, God damn it, Izuku. You dick. But, yeah. Everyone, like, has, like, little to no time to, like, get everything done. Izuku has his maneuver gear and stuff. Like, has everything in order. So he's like, okay, this will be easy. And in this one, I'm going to say that, yes, the contestants can use their support items. Because I think that was a thing on the wheel. But other than that, Izuku just got lucky. Lucky, so he can show the fuck off. But, yeah, Izuku's kind of like stretching before he gets up out of his seat. He gets up, walks to the door, opens that shit, realizes how many fucking people there are outside his classroom. And he's like, hello? Can I help you? Yeah. And he's like, just looking at them. It's like, Shinso and Monoma attempt to be on that dumb shit until, like, two arms sprout from Izuku's back and just grab them, like, by their mouths, pull them in, and he's like, I don't think I'm better than you because I'm in class 1A. I think I'm better than you because I'm a quirkless kid in class 1A. Now, here's what I'm going to tell everyone here. Even my classmates. when it comes down to y'all, for some reason, not liking us for like what? Almost dying. I don't know what the fuck y'all are on. Y'all need to go get therapy. Y'all need help. And then Kendo tries to step in, trying to be like just try to calm the situation down. It does not work. Matter of factly, Izuku, who kind of stirs the pot, and let's just say people's spaghetti are falling out of their pockets, and like people are starting to get upset. Now, Aizawa already left, I must say, and like, there aren't really people like out right now. So like, people are like, Izuku's just basically reaming them out. Just like not even caring about what they're saying. Basically, like telling them their flaws to their face. Tell them how stupid they are for getting outclassed by a quirkless kid with some technological advancement. And basically forced them to either get the fuck out of the way or fight him. And he walked up. And yeah, the one motherfucker that did not move. Tetsu. This poor stupid son of a bitch. Tetsu. Before his quirk could get activated, because he told Tetsu what was up. If he did not move, he would fight him. Like he said that blatantly for everyone. And Izuku proceeded to beat the dog shit out of him. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. More people got involved. It turned into like a mob fight against Izuku. People didn't notice much because Izuku was kind of like using Tetsu as a shield. And like forcing Tetsu to headbutt people. And this is unconscious, not metal Tetsu. And to say it shortly, like the only person that like didn't get beat, peoples that didn't get beat too bad were the females in the classes, because he's not on that all my hands are equal for everyone. But he will still knock you on your ass. They're unconscious. They just didn't get beat like the dudes did that actually fought. But like, after that's done, and Izuku just kind of like walks off. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. People like Kaminari and Mina and them did get involved. Izuku wasn't really using that much of the Doc Ock tentacles either. He was just kind of taking hits and backhanding people. He was like, I don't give a fuck. If you surround me, I'll beat your asses by myself. And like, when Mina and all them really like were starting to get involved, that's when Izuku took the damn gloves off and started, head hunting with his right and left hand. And was just drawing people. Now, there's something called the coward's punch, which really just happens when you jump people. coward's punch is when you punch someone directly in the back of the head. When you rattle them. Now, there's a reason why it's called the coward's punch. Usually when that happens, you just the person gets rattled. Izuku's head is too thick for that, to even mess with him. He's too, like, I don't care about my self-being. I'm going to beat your ass. Like, when it comes down to Izuku and fighting, he has a fighting style that helps him not get hit. But when he does get hit, that's when you need to start worrying for your self-being. Because people lost teeth and, like, had, like, ribs broken and jaws fractured. Same with just heads. Izuku was not in the mood. Izuku, after, like, all of the people that, like, fought him got put unconscious, he looked at the people that were there and say, if you don't want smoke, you don't say shit. And he just walks. And oh yes, tell them when they wake up that I'm coming for them in the sports festival. Meaning, I don't care if it has to be the same fight, or you will have to throw my class into the mix to make it fair, but I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of everyone here. Like, Izuku, gloves are off, filters off. He's not upset, but that was him throwing the gauntlet down. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Todoroki and Bakugo almost immediately gauntlets on floor. Same with Kirishima and other dude. But when it comes down to everything, Izuku goes home. Like, since no teacher's really seen this, like, they just kind of got left. There's only like 2 people that didn't fight. I don't know their names. But, like, when it comes down to it, y'all know May was one of them. She knows better. But yeah. Izuku leaves, talking to, like, his friend group in Class 1A, which is for some reason, like, most of the chicks. Kaminari, Kirishima, and Ida. Like, huh. Oh, and Duplo Arms. I forgot his actual name, sadly. Which, gotta do for the series, but, yeah. When it comes down to it, you know what, this is the end of the what if, but I am gonna bring something up that I'm gonna say that, like, to me is important. There have been a lot of, like, not on my videos, but, like, just in general, on, how do I say this in a way that will not sound like me being an ass? There have been a lot of people that have came into the what if community and not knew what they were doing. Like I was, for instance. I had zero idea what I was doing when I came into this community. Not a single clue, like, at all. I was helpless. Like, my first video did not have this. it did not have a nice thumbnail. It was a blank screen. It was just a blank screen because I covered up my my phone camera and I just spoke. I didn't know how to record, I didn't know how to edit, so I did things in one take. One take and one take only. I realized after a couple times, like, no one really has anything to look at. I have social issues like a motherfucker. Like, I'm a recluse, right? I don't talk much. When it comes down to just me as a whole, I am one of those types of people that just cannot talk much. Why? I don't know. If it's just like a social thing or what. But I can't. I like when it comes down to just other people that I've like, it's weird because like when I like have people that I look up to, I don't have like that usual nervousness about me, right? But as soon as someone that's like I have zero idea about and they like wanna like get on chat or some shit, I can't talk. I got fucking nerve problems. I get jumpy when it comes down to everything. Well, important. This is me specifically doing this for a, well, not for a specific person or for clout. To leave something, in a way. It's strange that, I start talking about this now, and, as this is being made, like not 5 minutes later when I was actually looking up some stuff, like trying to figure out, like, hey, what did I leave off on my last episode? Something came in to my, recommended. I mean, not my recommended, What Ifers Trap by the What If Studier. This man is insightful. He has what ifs that go amazing. He doesn't get enough credit on what he does, right? He don't. And to put it blatantly, I'm one of those people that like search for the smaller YTs, YouTubers, and finds my own little paradise in their videos. Usually there's not a lot of like drama stuff going on, but when I'm actually like getting into it, like for instance, that 12 YouTuber, yeah, that guy 12, he deleted a what if channel that he had, which I'm sad about because I was rewatching the What If Deku had an end series. I wasn't really paying attention until much, and I was like, oh, I seen a rebirth thing, so I'm like, okay. So he's just putting the either redoing the content because he wasn't good with it. It didn't fit him. He wasn't happy with it. Or would ever have you. But, he, along with other people in the What If community, there's a load of things that I could get into about how much, how nervous I could get, right? I realize I am a skittish person on the internet, right? And it's weird. I'm super fucking jumpy. And it's I don't... because I'm not like this in real life, I'm, really talkative. You guys could tell in the way that I fucking post. I upload sporadically. Because, I watch not just other What If YouTubers, but, other YouTubers in general. And I would personally like to thank the, other, I want to say couple new people that we got following. Last time I checked, we were at 61, so I truly appreciate it. I do. Oh, 62. Out of all the things, I didn't really expect it. You know, I was, like I said, I'm a person that doesn't really care much about all this shit. Analytics. Don't really give a fuck about it. I make what ifs to de-stress and have fun. I eventually wish to make it a, how do I say? More of a job, eventually. And for the last 28 days of me uploading, I am happy for how much I've been able to do. For what I have been able to do. That kind of shit. I thank all of you subbed. And all of you just for watching. I really do. Because that shit hits me in my chest a little bit. Thank you. And you might actually want to cover up, because in the basement at the moment it's 60 something fucking degrees. It got warmer, but it also got a lot colder at the same time. So enjoy yourselves and bundle the fuck up, because it's cold outside.